It's Dolla Green, man. Tattoos and rap music. You know what time it is?
Hey, what's up, man? Sorry about all that. Sorry,
No,
my bad.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bub.
Okay, good. Man, that
How's
was
it got?
it was trying to open up in my this default Samsung browser, and when I did it with Chrome, it worked right.
Ah, gotcha. My bad, man. I should have did all this sooner. Wasn't thinking about it.
Oh, you're good.
How's it going, man?
Good, man. I'm chilling. I've been exporting all these video files so that I can have this ready for the YouTube version of everything.
Hell yeah, man.
Sweet.
I just want to appreciate you coming on the show, man. I really an honor, man.
Oh, bro, it's nothing. I appreciate you having me, man. I'm just trying to get, can you hear me okay still?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, I haven't released any music in forever, so
yeah,
I'm glad anybody that I can get, to help make people know what's going on. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah. I remember you in one of your John Wick, right? You said stated you hadn't rapped in over 5 years, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, man.
What made you want to do the return?
I'd always wanted, I never planned on quitting, bro. So I've been recording music since 2001. I was a 8th grader.
Right.
I first recorded on the very first time. And then, I didn't want to stop when I did. Like Dolla Green, back in 2011, that's when I was really doing, going all in, touring and everything. And, strange chicks started showing up at the show with tattoos of my logo and shit. And that's when that's when I had the most momentum. And, I was working 50 hours a week doing what I could to support my family at the same time. And music, as fun as it is and as cool as it looks, it wasn't really making money. It was costing me. So I had to put my big boy pants on and make a decision. It was either continue to spend and invest in music or do what I had to do to support my family. Because I had a kid. My kid was born 2010. So with that came, I chose to stop music and do what I could to get myself financially free. And so the short answer to the question, I always had the intention of, I'm coming back. I just didn't know how long it would take. I had to get my finances in order. And I found I did. You know what I mean? So I built this studio. The bottom half of my house is the dopest studio I've ever been to. You know what I'm saying? So now I get to I just get to sit in here and do what I do. And so tattoos and rap music, it's my first. I'm coming back. So I've been working on this. I built the studio a year ago.
Right.
And I spent this whole year. I've always been a recording artist, and I paid people to mix my music and all that. But this whole year I spent learning how to do it myself. So tattoos and rap music is the very first. That's me rapping over all my favorite beats. And then the reason I did this is going to be free. I'm just giving it away. 12:01 a.m. April 23rd. So at midnight tomorrow night, it'll be available everywhere for free. But my point is, I'm giving this one away for free so that when Face Off is ready and comes out, that I have that audience there again to listen to it. So.
Yeah, man. I got to say, when I first caught you it was years ago. The first song I listened to by you was Behind Blue Eyes. You were talking about, I hope you don't mind me bringing it up, about you celebrated your birthday in LaGrange. You were incarcerated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I happened to be living right down the road from LaGrange when I heard that song, or right down from the reformatory when I heard that song.
Yeah.
And man, it's amazing. I tell people, about your music and everything, and I'm like, if you really go from listening to Behind Blue Eyes, listen to everything he talks about, and see where he's at now, this dude has changed his life completely. I was blown away. I mean, I know you have started a couple of your own businesses, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what really got me to where I could be free enough to invest in this again. I've been very fortunate with my businesses until fucking COVID-19. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead. No, I was saying that. So I started a security company back in 2015 with a partner, and then in 2017 I started action shots photography, and that's my kids played sports, so I had a camera, and I got really good at that. Where people wanted to give me money, I realized that I needed to turn it into a system, and I did that. And since I was able to quit my day job, and since then it's been rolling until again COVID-19.
Yeah, man. I mean, but you sent me the album, Tattoos and Rap Music, and I got to ask. I'm pretty sure I got the story of a boy, but how about get you telling your side of what brought that song about?
So that beat is a Fuji's beat. So like that whole, I know a lot of people call it an album. Technically, it's a mixtape, and then what a mixtape is where I just go through and I take my favorite beats with other people. Those are other people's beats. That's what a mixtape is. But that's why I'm doing what I want to do to them. So that beat, like everybody's rapped over that. Like that's the beat to remix if you're like an old school hip hop head. It's a Fuji's beat called Ready or Not. So like, I think you should listen to the original song. It's dope. You know what I mean? But so I don't remember what. I knew I wanted to tell a story, and let's rewind back even. So back right before I stopped, I did a song called "Beautiful Ugly." Did you hear that song?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so "Beautiful Ugly." That was where I was bored with like just popping shit off. Cause like I love rhyming and being silly, but with "Beautiful Ugly," it was a challenge. Like as an artist, right? Like, can I write something that I know absolutely nothing about and get the emotion across of what it would actually be like? So that was a challenge for me, and I feel like I did a really good job. Like "Beautiful Ugly" is one of my favorite records because it's about a 16-year-old girl who finds herself pregnant, and she's from a church-going family, and she can't really tell nobody, right? So what would that be like? So that was what it was like to do that, and I had never really like Behind Blue Eyes was a condensed version of my story, but when I got that Ready or Not beat, that's just what came up for me. I wanted to tell a story about a boy, and as if it wasn't me, but it's pretty clear that it's me, right?
Yeah.
And you got that part, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So, and that's, I don't know, man. Like you talked about the prison. Like I've been sober since 2006, and through that process, the reason I'm so sober is because I've done a lot of work on myself and my soul. And in that process, I realized that a lot of the shit that I did when I was growing up through my teens, man, was really just my underdeveloped self trying to cope with that situation.
Right.
And, through being sober and actually getting in touch with that and looking at that and feeling that and owning all that, I'm able to. Music, as much as it is fun for me, it's my release, bro. Like I don't drink, I don't smoke nothing. Cigarettes, I don't drink alcohol. I'm not bragging. I'm saying my point is that for me, like my wife, every now and then, every like 6 months or so, like she drinks with her friends, and like that's her release. Me, my release is sitting in here and locking this door and turning a beat on and vibing, bro. Like that's my jam. So when I got to do that with the story about a boy, that's what it was the whole time. Is it's therapy. As much as it is anything, it's still a release. It's still me dealing with that. I'm in the studio like this whole face off. I know we need to be talking about tattoos and rap music because I don't want to slight it because it's dope. But what I did on tattoos and rap music, hey, let me finish my point. Tattoos and rap music is dropping on Wednesday.
Right.
At midnight. Tomorrow night at midnight. But the reason I did tattoos and rap music was to get people listening so that the Face Off would have the best chance at getting real traction, because Face Off is the official EP that's coming. It's all my original work that's coming later on this year, and it'll be, you know, to iTunes, to Spotify, to Apple. There'll be press releases. I'm going all in on Face Off. The reason I even started talking about Face Off is because when I'm in here, bro, in this studio with the door locked and I'm vibing, like there's not a single record. I'm doing 7 songs on Face Off. I've got 4 almost done. There's not a single one of them that haven't like got me emotional. Like that's why I'm so hyped about Face Off, because it's an entire project of Behind Blue Eyes, Story About a Boy. Like it's raw, uncut, like absolute. It's raw. I don't know if it's not cussing. You can bleep it out.
Oh no,
it's
no.
raw, bro.
You're good, man. The channel's set for explicit, so I mean, if they don't like what the fuck we're saying, so
there it is. Now we're even.
But yeah, man. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm blown away. You know, I'm glad you came back. Very glad, because I mean, like some of these artists that I hear now, I'm just like, man, y'all don't have that vibe that Dolla Green was giving off. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some good artists out there, man. But when you put your music out, you can actually feel what you're saying, and a lot of it I can relate to.
That's the goal. That's what it's about, is sharing it. You know what I mean? And that's with tattoos and rap music. It starts off, it's kind of ratchet at first, but that's the point. Like, I was ratchet. Like, I was a dope boy, and this whole time when I'm sober making music, there's this part of me that, like, I never wanted to rap about selling dope because I thought people would view it as if, like, I'm promoting that shit, or I think that's cool because I don't. So, like, but now it's to the point where I'm like, you know what? Like, I've seen a movie. I don't even know what movie that was, but here recently, what was that? It'll come to me in a minute. But what it said was, oh no, my kid, I was working on a project with my kid for school, and he was doing this thing about this author from Kentucky named Jesse Stewart. Jesse Stewart said, if you write, I'm paraphrasing, if you write something for yourself that you enjoy, there's a good chance that a lot of people will enjoy it too. If you write what you think other people will enjoy, not so much, pretty much, right? And that's where I'm at with this. Like, I love that kind of music, you know what I'm saying? So I gave myself permission pretty much to kind of embrace that part of my story. So that's what tattoos and rap music. I went in on my dope boy stuff and all that, and then, you know, but I also had to tell the truth. So by the end of tattoos and rap music, it's, you know, you're the story about a boy, and like often it's real present day type stuff.
Right.
So I'll wrap it up.
So how many? I know you probably get asked this, but how many snakes have you ran into in the industry of the rap music?
It's really bad, bro. Like it's really bad, just because, like, there's a lot of people who realize they can profit off another man's desire for success.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I guess that's anywhere, but I think it's a lot. I think it's as bad as it is in this industry, because there's a lot of misunderstanding. Like, nobody really understands how this game works. And when you got, you know, as many people trying to do this as there are, and they don't understand how it works, it's a cold setup for, you know, the Judge Alex stuff back in the day. Like, that was all me, like, learning about, you know, what I needed to know.
Yeah. So on tattoos and rap music, forgive me, I'm pulling up the file you sent me. Should have had it up. Excuse me. I was up here jamming out to it, and my fiance come up here, and it happened to be on the song "I'm Your Huckleberry."
Yeah.
What inspired you with that one? What?
Because Tombstone, bro, is like my top 5 movies of all time.
Right.
And I watch it a lot. And Doc Holliday, like, he's just a bad motherfucker. And so, as much as rapping is therapeutic for me, there's also this competitive part of it where, I'm ready to fight somebody on mic. So
Right.
that's kind of my not a diss record aimed at anybody, but my invitation that if anybody wants some, that they can come get it. So, if you know the movie Tombstone, that's Doc Holliday. That's just, I'm your Huckleberry. You want it? Here I am.
Right.
So you're a daisy if you do.
Right. Gosh, man. Trying to think now. I drew a brain fart. Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
Now, I know you released John Wick. What was that, a few months back?
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I got impatient.
I watched, when I seen that one, man, I was like, oh, man, yes, Dolla Green is back. And then I love how you ended it. It was, how was it? It was, in case you didn't know, Dolla Green is back, bitch. I'm like,
yeah.
Now, I was like, now, is he trying to tell somebody? All right, look, man, I'm back. I'm coming at you, or that's just your way of telling everybody, hey, I'm back?
It's just my way of, I was being silly, really, but just letting people know.
Right.
Like,
bitch. Right.
Yeah, I'm not mad at anybody. Like, nobody's getting it. Like, I don't want to seem.
Don't get me wrong.
I don't want to come across the wrong way, but I really wish somebody like of reputable status would come at me on a song. Like, it would be so exciting. I would love that.
But see, that's what I was getting ready to say, man. I would love to see someone come at you just one time, because I know they'd be buried in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would. The truth is, I would love it too, and because I'm doing my own stuff now, and I've already spent the money on the studio and the time, and I'm the one doing it. If they did, I would probably just release like 3 back to back, just because I'm bored. You know what I mean?
Right. And they have to be a worthy opponent, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, because it's not. If somebody who has less of an impact than I've had, then I can't hustle backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't.
Right.
Unless if they had less of a following than me and they did this and it was good, like if I was like, okay, then I would. But otherwise I can't.
So, I mean, if you're on podcast, man, if you want to throw that challenge out there, I mean, you can throw it out there.
Well, yeah, they come get it. I did on your Huckleberry. whoever is
feeling froggy,
and they can leave and they can listen to I'm Your Huckleberry, and they can take that personal, and then we can go from there.
Right. Gosh, man. Now, your song "Rap Too Fast." I know you said they telling you rap too fast, that you needed to slow it down. Now, who was telling you? I don't think you rap too fast, because I could keep. I mean, like, listening to it, I could keep up with you, but trying to do it word for word, I stumble. But I mean, who was telling you were rapping too fast?
It's kind of always been a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I used to. Brad Petty is like, that's my dog, first of all. But Brad Petty is the one who did the videos for Behind Blue Eyes and Just Takes Over. Like, he's the one who like helped me with my big push back then. But he would always, and a lot of my music back on that last project was even. I was talking to Brad. He's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like He Say, She Say, for example. They say you should get a haircut. You really shouldn't wear that. That's Brad Petty. And I need to get a haircut. I shouldn't dress like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I was pretty much dissing him, and he's my dog. So, but basically, I was addressing, the people's opinion, because back then too, the Leo, like all these Independence Day. If you go back and listen to that, it's on Spotify and everywhere, by the way.
Uh-huh.
If you go back and listen to that, I'm really mad. And I'm really mad because, like, that whole thing, I'm mad. And I'm mad because the Leo, which is a local Louisville magazine, the Dolla Green Daily News, they were actually supportive. They had good stuff. But I got a lot of bad press, is what I'm saying. There were bloggers and these Leo Weeklies and these other, like, small-time magazines who published multiple articles about how bad I was. So Independence Day, pretty much the whole time I was talking to those people, especially like Google Me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I was really mad.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm not a mad rapper anymore. I'm a grown-up rapper.
So the old lady kind of changed you around a little bit, huh?
Yeah, but just, you know,
kind of help build the mode that you were building up, trying to change from, so to speak.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
I don't.
Wife is a beast.
Go ahead.
I said wife is a beast.
I feel you, man. My fiance, man, she's always making sure I'm staying in line, always. And you know, I kind of tease her about it every once in a while. I'm like, babe, can I just have my balls out of your purse, please?
Well.
But yeah, man. I mean, you know, like I said, your tattoos of rap music, man, mixtape is like, man, I haven't stopped listening to it. I actually have it on the laptop connected to the TV, and I have it paused because I didn't want to like drown us out talking or anything like that because I have it like up loud. Now, you said it's dropping tomorrow at 12:01, correct? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, midnight tomorrow night. It'll be available everywhere.
All right. And
I'm not everywhere. Like, so it's not going to be on Spotify or iTunes or Apple because it's a mixtape, right? But everywhere else, YouTube, SoundCloud, Audio Max, That's It, everywhere you could possibly think of, it'll be there.
Awesome.
I'm doing all getting all that ready.
Right. Now, I know you said Face Off is coming. Correct?
Yeah. I don't have a date yet for it.
Okay.
Because once I get it done, then I'm going to set a date, and I'm going to give myself like a couple months to literally like push it, and pitch it, and get it. It's going to have a financial backing. Like, it's going to get the best media coverage that I've been given for.
Okay.
Up until this point, you know, it's been like a side hustle. Like, this is now a legitimate brand that I've invested in and I'm pushing. So, Face Off is tattoos and rap music. This release, get that kind of wave started, and then Face Off will be the big push.
Right. Now, do you still have Dolla Green merchandise? I'm sure you do, right?
A little bit from back in the day, but there'll be different, newer stuff.
Right.
With Face Off too.
You have a website too, right?
Yeah, dollagreen.com. There's no R in dollar.
Yeah, I just wanted you to throw that out there just in case people, you know, wanted to go. And
yeah, that's kind of, I'm very active on Instagram and Facebook because that's where everybody engages with me at.
Right.
Dollagreen.com. It's dollagreen.com. That's kind of the hub for
right. And
everything.
So again, they can find you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, correct?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I got an account on Twitter, but I'm not really on there.
Gotcha.
But if somebody tweeted me, I get notified or something.
Right. Now, let's talk about. Oh man, I can't remember which one it is now. I know you talked about Carol Baskin on tattoos of rap music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, was that just one of those bored of the quarantine day, and you happened to watch the Tiger King?
I was fresh off of it, bro, and I did. So the intro, I don't even think. Oh yeah, the intro. I was just talking. I was hitting record and I was just talking, and I had it all laid out in the first to where it was all, you know, the whole mixtape was on one session. So when I was done with that first talking part, that next beat came on, and that's the first thing that I thought about was Carol Baskin. Because I know she did it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She did it.
Right. I know I told you we'd probably be on here, what I say, about 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're at home and
it's fun. We wrap it up.
Yeah, I was going to say we could wrap it up if you want. That way you can give you a little time to spend with family. I don't want to keep you too long from them.
Yeah, me and Kendall, my youngest, we watch Big City Greens. You know what Big City Greens is?
Getting out of Louisville? No.
No, that's what it's called. It's called Big City Greens. It's a cartoon on Disney.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out, man. See if my 4-year-old.
We are the Big City Greens. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh. I heard it.
That's my video. My video is a Green.
But yeah, man. Like I said, you know, I mean, it's been an honor having you on the show, man. And I really hope.
I appreciate it, dude. Seriously.
And I hope I can have you back maybe when you go to drop Face Off.
Yeah, when we get Face Off, we should have a lot more people paying attention to that one too. So.
All right.
Oh, good,
yeah, man. Like I said, anytime you want to get on here for an interview or you just want to get on here and talk about this quarantine bullshit, hit me up and I'll podcast with you and we'll talk about whatever you want, man.
All right, man. That'll work.
All right, man. Like I said, I appreciate it. And everybody can check you out at dollagreen.com. They can find you on Facebook, Instagram.
Yep.
So, and we got to let them know, again, that Tattoos and Rap Music drops tomorrow night at 12:01, correct?
It'll be everywhere. If you want to have a direct link, go to Facebook or Instagram. You'll be able to click it and download it instantly.
Awesome, man. All right, man. Like I said, I appreciate you being on the show, and I hope to have you again, man.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, later.